So I think my decision to bring Chanie here was really based on investing in my staff in a way I haven't done so in the past. I've brought trainers out. I've brought different people in to have conversations. And I think the biggest thing is, Chanie always says she doesn't give tips and tricks. and there were no tips or tricks today. It was all really about thoughtful thinking and diving deeper. And I wanted my staff to have the opportunity to trust in themselves, to trust in each other, to really push themselves to another level of thinking that wasn't just about classroom management, because I really believe it's whole life management. How can I be a better wife? How can I be a better mother? How can I be a better sister, better daughter, whatever the case might be? I wanted something that kind of tied all of that together for them, not just the coming and being like, oh, we're going to learn how to manage the behaviors in our classroom because this is how we do it. I wanted them to really think about how they showed up every day, and then how that in turn made their classroom environment a better place to be, not just for them, but for the children too, by investing in them and their whole being and bringing a training that was really thoughtful thinking, deep thinking, tough questions, discomfort, just created a space where that growth is going to show. I think as far as diving into what they needed themselves and then using those self-care routines and how those are going to make them better in the classroom, how they took, anger and feelings of conflict as far as how conflict makes them feel, and then being able to say, this is how it makes me feel, but I can flip the script and I can become the person who is the change maker in this situation. That I can say, this is how I'm going to better take care of myself by setting boundaries for myself, by saying, this is at the end of a really bad day or a really bad 5 minutes that we've turned into a bad day, which I think was really eye-opening for them too, is I think everybody goes home and says, oh, it's such a crappy day. And then it's like, oh no, it's a crappy 5 minutes. But being able to reflect on that and having the tools to reflect on it, I think is going to be really helpful for them. And then it brings them back into the space without that grudge, without that resentment, in a more healthy way that they can communicate with each other. I think is the fact that the teachers opened up so genuinely to each other. I think the fact that they trusted each other enough to share vulnerably, because I didn't think that would happen.